Good morning, children. Have you all? Yes, I hope you all are fine and you all are safe, right? Okay, today we are going to see the new chapter 7, types of houses. In that, permanent and temporary house we are going to see today. Okay, children, the types of permanent house and the types of temporary house we are going to see today. Okay, ma? So, before that, all of you take your textbook, erasers, pencils, everything. Okay, now I will start the countdown. Tick, tick, 5. Before that, all of you run and take all your things. Tick, tick, 4. Tick, tick, 3. Tick, tick, 2. Tick, tick, 1. And now it's chapter 7. Types of houses. All of you take page number 101. So what's the topic? Types of houses. So in this lesson, what are the things we are going to learn? We are going to learn about the types of shelter that people have constructed to protect themselves, and then learn about the changing functions of buildings and rooms within buildings, and understand how types of houses differ due to weather, climate and living conditions of the environments. It's nothing more. We are going to see the types of houses, just temporary house and permanent house, and the types of temporary and permanent house. In this class only we are going to see these two topics. Shall we move into the class? Yes. So all of you take page number 102. So what's the question? Tick the things that are found in a house. Cross the ones that are not found in a house. So you say, mom, what is this? Lion, right? So this, it is found in the house or not found in a house? Yeah, it will be in the forest. So we can cross it, right? And then sofa. Sofa we will be using in the house as a furniture. So we can tick. So these are the trees. Whether it will be found in the house, inside the house? No. Then what is this? It's a dustbin, right? So this also, it will be inside our house, right? Because if it is there means only we can put the waste. Otherwise, we can put our waste in the floors. If dustbin is there means we will be putting inside the dustbin. What is this? Cupboard or bureau, right? So it will be found in the house. We will be keeping some dresses or some personal items inside this cupboard. So tick. What is this? Refrigerator, fridge. So we will be keeping food inside this fridge and we can use it for many days. So it will be present inside the house. And remaining 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are homework. Okay, ma? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are homeworks for you. Okay, children? Okay, we can move into the class. Why do we need a house to live in? For what purpose we need a house? So, sure, we all need a house to live, right? So, this house protects us from what are the things? Heat, rain, cold, wild animals and thieves. So, our house protects us from what are the things? The house is protecting us from heat, rain, cold, wild animals, thieves. So if you are inside the house, we will not be affected with this heat or rain or cold or wild animals or thieves. See, small house, big house and it's a hut. Okay. Then we are going to see the types of house. Types of house. So basically there are two types of house. What are the types? Permanent and then temporary. So there are two types of house, permanent and temporary house. So first, it's a permanent house. Permanent house means it is built from one place and it cannot be moved from one place to another. Okay, so permanent house means it is a fixed one. It cannot move from one place to another. That is permanent house. Okay ma, permanent house means it is built but it cannot be moved from one place to another, like huts, apartments, bungalows, stilt houses and igloos are permanent houses. It cannot move from one place to another. Okay ma, it cannot move from one place to another. It cannot move from one place to another. So these are the types which comes under permanent house. So we are going to see one by one. Okay, all of you take page number 104. Page number 104. Okay. So first we are going to see apartments and bungalows. So apartments and bungalows means it's a permanent and it is made of cement and bricks. With the help of cement and bricks, these apartments and bungalows it has been made. Okay, so these apartments and bungalows it's usually made of cement and bricks and it is very strong because we are constructing with cement and bricks. So obviously it will be very strong. Okay children. So next we are going to see huts. Huts are usually made of mud and straw. Huts are usually made of mud and straw. So they are not very strong. If it is constructed with cement and brick means it will be strong. But huts they are not constructed by cement. It is made of only mud and straw. So they are not very strong. Then stilt houses means are built in places that receive heavy rainfall. Some places will have heavy rainfall. Okay ma'am. So this is hut. See hut, apartment and then stilt house. You see ma, this one. So some places will receive heavy rainfall. Okay ma'am. So they are built on poles. So stilt houses means it will be building in places that receive heavy rainfall. So in that place, those places which are having heavy rainfall, in that places only they will be building the stilt houses. And then igloos. So igloos means, see this. This one is igloo. So it is a house which is made of blocks of ice or snow. See ma, this picture. It is a house made of blocks of ice or snow. Okay, so we can find them only in places where the land is covered with snow all through the year. The whole year, some places will be like snow area. In that areas only this igloos will be built. In not our areas like North Indian, like Kashmir, in that areas and all, the area will be fully covered with snow. In that areas they will be using this, they will be building this igloo. Okay ma, so this hut it is made up of mud and straw. It is not very strong. See this apartment, it is very strong. It is made up of bricks and cement. Bungalow it's also same. It is very strong. It is made up of bricks and cement. Stilt house. Stilt house means it will be constructed in the area which receive heavy rainfall. Igloos, some areas will be covered fully with snow. In that areas and all, this igloo will be constructed. See ma, this one, house with sloping roof. House with sloping roof. What it means? So some people living in places that receive heavy rainfall or snowfall, in that areas and all, they will be building these houses with sloping roof. So the water or some snow it will runs off the slope. Okay, ma. So that's the purpose of constructing this sloping roofs. The water, heavy rainfall or snowfall, if it occurs, means the sloping roof, it will makes the water to come down. Okay, ma. Okay. So we are going to see the temporary houses. So temporary house means it will be moved from one place to another. It can be moved from one place to another. Permanent means it cannot move from one place to another, but temporary means it will move from one place to another. So tents. First one, tents. Tent means it is made of canvas. Okay, man, can be folded and it can be taken from one place to another. So this tent means it is made up of canvas. This tent is made up of canvas and it can be folded. We can take it to any place and it can move from one place to another. And then see houseboat. Houseboat. Houseboat means it floats on water and it will have more rooms, but it is a temporary one. It is floating in water. Houseboats float on water and they have all the rooms of a house. And here you see caravan. Caravan means it is a moving house. People move from one place to another in a caravan. One can cook, eat and sleep in the caravan. We can able to cook, eat, sleep. Caravans also called as house on wheels because they can move. Okay, ma. So what are the temporary house? Tent, houseboat, caravan. What are the permanent house? Huts, apartments, bungalow, stilt house, igloos. Okay, so today what we learned? We learned about temporary and permanent house and the types which comes below to that topic. Okay, ma. So the next week we can learn the rooms in a house. Okay, so till this I am completing the session. So children, be safe, take care. Bye bye children.